Record instead of go
Oh,
live. Okay, now we should be live. Any
okay.
moment. Yep, there we go. We are live.
All right, great.
Yikes, Captain J.
What?
In Boston. Hi, TARDIS pilot.
Magoo, rainy day.
Hey, Robin.
How can you leave headphones on a desk and come back and find them totally twisted up? How does that happen?
It's the headphone twist fairy.
Yeah, I
Stops
think
by.
so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God.
See, you have some headphones here. Tangled.
Let's just twist them up.
Yep. Was it you who got me in touch with the Mouser people?
Oh, I think I did.
Yeah. It arrived. It's adorable.
Oh, great.
And so
Great.
that'll be in the next episode.
Okay, great. Hey, Herminator. Yes, 2 shows tonight, 2 in a row, maybe 10 minutes in between. And then chat room, we're done for September.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, that worked out. It worked out well for next week because I'm going to Interbike. And then I'm home in time for PepCom, so it's great not to have to do a show next week.
Yeah.
Da-da.
I probably need a drink. Not like a
Okay.
alcoholic drink, but just something to quench my throat. So I'll be
That's
right
okay.
back.
Yep. Very good. Hey, chat room, it's just us. Oh, wow. Look at it. I have a close up. Holy cow. This is exciting. You know, I always go into my camera settings and frame this, and then when I go away, Microsoft changes it. And what's terrible is, you know, that they've taken out all camera settings with the new Skype. And so I went back to an older version of Skype. And it's still working, but every time I sign on, it says, the version of Skype you're using will soon be discontinued. Upgrade now. But so far for 3 weeks. Spaceman, you did make it. Oh, how nice. Pack and W says, OMG Chad, hey, Giz Wiz, Beatmaster, and the lovely chat room. Pack and W says, I need a drink too, but alcoholic. Magoo, what's going on? 50 gas explosions? What? Who is in the, anybody in the hurricane zone? I wonder what is going on with this camera. Let me just see if I can. That's better. Actually, I can turn that light off. All right. And my clock, my digital clock is out of focus, even though I finally got the time right on it. I got reminded of your boat cam. This is from a lighthouse. Hey, John, how are you? John Hatton, ladies and gentlemen, live from his lighthouse. All right, I'm turning my volume down. Oh my word! Is that? Oh, that's live. Holy cow! I'll have to save that link. Whoa! Yeah, I'll go put that up on my screen later.
I'm back.
No problem, Beatmaster. Beatmaster's going to go to bed early just because it's 4 a.m. when we do our second show.
Don't blame him. Thank you, Beatmaster, for being here.
Good, John. Too much. Spaceman says, I've had too much coffee to ever sleep again. I like that. If that were true, I would never sleep again either.
True. Cat Dog says the Windows 10 Skype is crummy. I finally downgraded, so now you don't see yourself in the corner whenever I cut to you, which is good.
I know, but do you get the threat every time you...
Yes.
Yes.
Anytime you end the call, it says, I'm sorry, but there is a new version of Skype that you're not on.
I know.
Sure you don't want to be on it right now?
Oh, mine's worse. Mine says, you are using an outdated version which will soon not work.
Yeah. It'll not work in 5 years. Oh, we're 2 minutes late.
Oh my God, let's do this thing.
Started. Okay.
Let's see. Dick, go ahead.
We have 2 clock gadgets.
Oh, we do.
Mine has a clock in it.
Okay. Oh, 2 clock gadgets, good.
And 2 kitchen gadgets.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. 2 clock kitchen gadgets. And then a warehouse.
A warehouse, and Dick buys a gadget the chat room recommends.
Cool. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have 2 gadgets for telling time. We have 2 gadgets for going into the kitchen, and we have 1 gadget that the chat room recommended to Dick, so he got it to test out just for you guys. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, here he is, the comptroller of gadgets, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you? I'm going to put more light on myself.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, that fill light. Very good. I'm doing great. Doing really good.
All right, so now
up for a double feature. If you're watching live, we're getting 2 Giz.
Yes. And also, I was mistaken. The gadget the chat room suggested is on the next show.
Oh.
So that was coming attraction.
It was a super tease, okay? We were teasing you for a week ahead. There you go.
Exactly. So we are both going away next week. You're going away for forever. Not forever.
Basically. It feels like it.
So we're taping ahead. Next week I'm going to Interbike, which is in Reno. It used to be in Vegas. Interbike is all the 2019 bikes and accessories. And you are going all over the United States.
Exactly. I will be in Sacramento next weekend. That's part of the OMG Chad United States Tour 2018.
And where else will you be? Because for people...
Yeah, so I will be...
Mine...
No, I do. Mindvention, I will be all over the U.S. and Minecon Earth, although that is there, you don't have a chance to meet me in person at Minecon Earth. But Mindvention, so if your kids are into Minecraft, I'll be in Austin, Texas this weekend, Sacramento, California next weekend. The next weekend is Minecon Earth, so you can catch that anywhere that you have an internet connection. The next weekend is Washington, D.C. The next weekend is Philadelphia. And then I have 2 weekends free. One of those weekends is the Giz Wiz meetup. And then the next weekend is actually free. And then the weekend after that, I'll be in Charleston, North Carolina. So,
oh my gosh.
All over. So,
oh
yeah.
my god.
If I mentioned your city, look up Mindfair, mindfair.com, and come meet me.
Perfect. Perfect.
So yeah,
right,
that'll take me into October. Yeah, so let's jump in.
Oh yeah. We'll be
gadgets.
back October. We'll take the end of the show. The first week of October is when we go back to our normal schedule for a while. Okay, we'll dump. Chad already told you we're both doing a clock gadget. Here's my clock gadget. Every once in a while, we get an email saying, if you see gadgets for older people, can you talk about them on the show? So I was on Amazon, and I saw this large alarm clock, 9-inch LED digital display, charging ports, dimmer for seniors. Simple alarm clock for bedrooms. So don't use it in the living room. It's for bedrooms, okay? 9-inch display, so I bought one. And when the box came and was this tall, I thought it was going to be really gigantic numbers. And there is the clock.
Looks
now,
slick.
these are 3 inches tall. So I'm thinking maybe if you put the numbers on top of each other, maybe that's how they got a 9-inch display.
Maybe they meant diagonally.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, like a TV?
Like a TV.
Oh, wait, hang on.
I love how you have a ruler nearby.
The lab. We have everything in the lab. You know what? Almost. 8 3/4. Mm-hmm. All right, that's what they meant. Okay, so easy setting. Let's see about that. All right, so you go to time set, and that's pretty easy. It blinks, arrows on the top. So you just go down or up arrow and hit it again when you get to the time. We're just going through it. Set the minutes, 12 hours. You can do 24 hours. We're doing 12. And the year 2018. And then you can set the month. And then you can set the day. Again, you just use the up and down arrows. And then, now what is 57? And you can go up.
Is that the seconds?
And you can go down. No. Well, this is where I had to go look at the book. It's not seconds.
Oh, well, darn.
All right. What it is how long you have set the snooze time for. So you can set
51-minute snooze?
Zero, not zero. You can set the snooze time as little as 5 minutes or as much as an hour.
That's quite a snooze.
Maybe you're setting this for an hour snooze time and you do it like 5 times, you will have lost a day of work. All right, so setting the alarm, we go into alarm. 10 a.m., that sounds like a good alarm time. Minutes is good. And this is 1 to 7. What does that mean?
Day?
All 7 days, it'll ring
you got
at 10 o'clock. Or it'll ring one day at 10 o'clock. I think it's the next day, the next morning. Or it'll ring, I'm assuming Saturday, Sunday. I looked this up in the book. I was correct. Or Monday to Friday. Or now we're back to 7 days. Okay, I don't know. You know, it may be confusing. I don't know if this is the best clock for seniors, but it could be. What's good about this is it has 2 separate alarm settings. So it can be for 2 separate people, or if you live alone, you can set one alarm for weekdays and the other alarm for Saturday and Sunday. So I guess that's good. On the back, there are 2 charging ports, 5 volts, 1 amp. And for some reason it said if your device requires more than 1 amp, don't use this. But, you know, you'll plug it in and it'll just take longer to charge it. There's a battery backup here. I haven't pulled this out because I really wanted a great big clock. When you pull the battery backup out, the battery will back the time up and the date. But if the power fails, the clock will be blank. Okay, when the power comes back, all your settings will be saved. So it's better than nothing, that battery backup. And the instructions say you'll have to replace that battery every 3 months. Doesn't seem right. It takes so little power. And if the power stays on, the battery should stay up. And then finally, there's a dimming knob. It says from 0 to 100%, okay? So we are at 100%, and you turn the knob down a little, and it pretty much goes out. But the knob keeps turning and turning and turning and turning and turning. But you can dim it. A couple of people complained about it. One complaint was, why is it that way on Amazon, a black clock, green numbers, and when I get it, it has a brand name Reacher on it?
Ah.
Well, we know why. If you shop a lot on Amazon, it's because probably tons of people buy this clock, and they brand it under their own brand. So that's why the clock is blank. They can use that same photo and the same clock and put their own name on it. I think those are all the features of this clock. It's very, very lightweight. Someone sent it back because they said that. It's like it weighs nothing. And let's see the reviews here. It is an Amazon's choice. 22 customer reviews. It looks like it's like 4.5 stars out of 5. So that's pretty good. $26 and Amazon Prime. I think that's about it. Dick DeBartolo, Mads Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. What does that clock say? I wish those numbers were bigger.
I think it looks pretty slick, but if you're looking for a huge clock, that's definitely not.
Definitely
not a huge clock.
But you know what? People in the chat room say, well, use an old iPad and turn it sideways and you have a clock. I think the thing that I was hoping to get across is that for people who don't even have an old iPod because they don't want anything electronic, I think it's sort of simple. Dennis was saying, well, how do you know what those numbers mean? Well, they do send along a little thing when, you know, the 1 to 5 and the 6 and 7 is the weekend and 1 is the daily alarm. I mean, once you master that, everything else is pretty good. $26, I guess that's not bad.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd say it's right there on the edge. If it was $30, it'd be like no. But if it was 16, it would be like, yeah.
Yes,
it's like
exactly.
It's like right there.
Yeah. Anyway, so the link and everything is on my website, which brings us to a feature we're doing for just about 5 weeks called Chad's Extra Gadget. Extra, Chad's Extra Gadget.
So I took a look at a kitchen gadget, so let's head to the kitchen to check it out. Hey Diggity, so here we are in the kitchen for a quick kitchen gadget. Here's the problem is that although I do have a lot of counter space in this house, every once in a while I want to put something into a corner or something like that, and it's kind of difficult to use. I can't really get to my blender all that well. Putting things into my blender aren't all that great. Hey, waffles. And then picking it up and moving it is just a little bit cumbersome. Enter the solution, which is this mat right here. It's a kind of a tray that it sits on top of. And while it's stationary, it's pretty solid right there. There's a little tab right here on the front. When I push it down, I can easily now roll it out for me to easily access and get at the blender. Whenever I'm not pushing down the tab, it's pretty solid. It doesn't move around too much. Plenty just to do whatever I would do with my household, you know, this household appliance. Then when I'm finished with it, once it's all cleaned up, I can push the tab again and roll it back into its spot. This is what the packaging looks like. Nifty Solutions Countertop Appliance Rolling Tray. Picked this up at Bed Bath & Beyond for only $15, so not that expensive. Let me show you what the back of this actually looks like. Here it comes with the kind of a non-stick mat on the top. You can see that it kind of left some marks where the feet of this already was. Pretty simple. There's 2 wheels on the back, 2 stoppers at the front, and whenever you push down this tab, it raises 2 more wheels so that it can easily slide back and forth, and that's the entire gadget. I do like that it doesn't require any type of track or any type of other setup. and then it will just keep rolling as far back as you want. Waffles, get out of there, until you're done. Obviously, it'll work with really anything. In fact, on this, it shows a Keurig on it, so this could work, with a soda stream, a blender, toaster, really any type of small appliance that will fit on it. It would be perfect. So you can get a little bit extra counter space with the Nifty Solutions countertop appliance rolling tray. Okay, so I ended up really liking this. One thing that when I first saw it, what I assumed was it had some sort of mechanism at the bottom that would only allow it to slide so far. It was some sort of like, track or something.
Right, yeah.
So I'm really glad that it's just pure wheels. So if you have something 3 feet away and you want to slide it, 3 feet towards you, you're not having to deal with any type of track. I thought originally when I saw it, it would be good for my Keurig because the Keurig has that water reservoir at the back, which I'm constantly needing to refill. And at the moment, I grab a small pitcher and pour it over kind of delicately. And so I was hoping I could slide it forward, grab the reservoir. I have a Keurig K-cup holder that unfortunately made it not possible to use it with that. So I use it for my blender instead.
Is the K-cup holder too big for it?
It's perfectly sized for it. So there's no movement. Like I couldn't slide it. And, it's like basically the exact size that the K-cup holder is the exact size as the tray. So I wouldn't have any sliding room in order to. And then it's a little smaller than the holder, so the holder wouldn't sit on it very well. So it just didn't quite work out in that situation. But it did work out well for the blender, which I do use my blender every so often, and it does kind of feel like, reach and move it forward, and this is such a simpler solution to just slide it in. Or I might use it for my soda stream, because the soda stream is in an area that I could slide it back and get it out of the way when I'm not using it and slide it forward. Right now it's always forward. So anyway, it has a lot of uses. And it's
have you thought about using your vacuum to move things back and forth when it's not vacuuming?
The Roomba.
The Roomba that you're not using. You could just zoom. Yeah, there you go.
I could use it. It does have a remote. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And it would clean the counter as it did it. This is a great idea. So it's available at Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm sure that the...
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. So there you go. I'm sure the chat room will find the $5 version somewhere on Alibaba or something.
Yes.
So yeah. Okay, that's it for mine. I'll be back with next week for another Chad Takes Over the Gadget section.
Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a little. Dennis and I went to a press event. Whoa, what is?
Sorry.
Went to a press event, and there were these two women mixing drinks, and I said, "Is this an open bar or?" They said, "No, this is something called Cocktail Countess." What was the company? I lost the. Oh, here it is. Cocktail Countess, and it's a way to bring sparkle to drinks, like at parties and at weddings. And they gave us a kit. So I'll show you our results. But first, we have two 30-second videos from the Cocktail Countess. So here's the first 30-second video.
So yeah, it really adds like a opaque sort of swirl into a drink.
Yeah. And then So
I feel like I've seen this in like a stress ball before, like this exact.
Oh, okay. Now the other, I think they must have had a movie director and 4 special effects people, because I'll show you their second 30-second video is what we tried to duplicate in our video. So here's the second video from them.
Okay, so here we go. So we see a glass.
Yes.
And then shaking the powder into it. And then lots of cloudy.
Oh, like, yes, and like gold flecks and...
Yeah, it looks like a galaxy in there.
Yes,
incredible.
doesn't it? Yeah. So I said to Dennis, well, let's get a... What did we finally mix up, Dennis? Scotch. Scotch and water? Yeah. Okay, Scotch and water. Oh, it's one of my favorite lines, by the way, from The Simpsons. When a man goes into Moe's bar in The Simpsons and says, Scotch and water, please. And Moe said, in this bar, our Scotch is Scotch and water, which I love. Anyway, this is us duplicating that drink.
Okay.
What is this?
Scotch and water, actually.
Scotch and water, okay. So Scotch and water, you're just supposed to sprinkle in a little bit of this. It's called spur dust. S-P-I-R dust. Gold. And then I think it looked a lot different in their videos. I don't see anything happening, do you?
No.
No. Maybe we should do... I don't want this whole thing to fall in. Dun-dun-bum. Okay. Maybe you need special lighting.
You needed the music.
See, I don't see that really changing. Oh,
I see a bit.
No. Yes, a little. Yeah, you know, it looks better. It's making it. Oh, I see. Maybe we need a little more. It's sort of
makes it cloudy.
Oh, yeah, making it cloudy. Actually, it looked a lot better in their video. So that was the powder. Okay, you can stop it there because Scotch and water. Now this, what I did it with Scotch. With what was the other? What is this drink then?
This is a martini.
Okay, this is okay. So we got a clear drink, and ours it was just like putting vegetable dye in it. But then when I was sitting here earlier at my desk, I thought, you know what? When you shake this stuff up,
and that's what they gave you, right?
Yeah.
No, this is what you made.
The thing is, there are no instructions. It just says sprinkle on your drink.
Oh.
And then it turns out that they also gave us some liquid. So we don't have a stirrer here. So I'm just going to pour this in and see if magically it... Oh, you know what? This is better. Yeah. This is looking a lot more like it. Let me just get it up here. Okay, we had an overhead camera shot, but that looks.
It looks more. That looks cloudy. Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is, Chad, is one little bottle is supposed to be for 45 drinks.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's.
So I have almost used it all on 2 drinks to make it. Anyway, it's up. Well, you can go just show people the website.
Yeah, I'm wondering also, like, do you think ice has anything to do with it?
Well, you know what? That's why I tried it this time without ice, because everything else we did had ice. And as I look at this, there is no ice, but on the directions it says use in mixed cocktails, iced cocktails, or plain shots. Individual colors are $5.50.
And this, so now these colors, that's not the drink. That's the...
No, it's not the drink. It is the it comes in little jars of like, this is the, I don't know what they call this color. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, red.
Red. They call it, they just call it red. Anyway, it says it meets US FDA and Health Canada. It doesn't change the taste of the drink. It's nut-free, gluten-free, lactose-free. It's vegan. Mix it in. Mix it. Vegan, right? Vegan. Vegan. So a little jar is $5.50. 4 of them is $20.
So I wonder. I am very confused as you are, and it sounds like this could do with a good set of instructions. Because in the video, it's that powder. It's 100% the powder.
Yes,
the powder goes into a clear drink, and then the clear drink is stirred into a blue drink. So
Well, that's why when she said it, and here's the cocktail shaker, the first container in the cocktail shaker was a powder with a shaker thing, and that's what and the other 5 are all liquid colors, but every cap says spear dust on it. So I'm not quite sure what is going on. Anyway, if
maybe
you're
that's a shot of liquor, and you should just
maybe just
maybe. I don't
maybe
know.
that's it. Maybe that's it.
Interesting.
Anyway, and then you can get a little cocktail shaker full of those things for $34. Anyway,
interesting. So yeah, and just it's not that expensive. You know, $5. You would, if it makes 40 drinks like it says it does. That's not that bad.
Yeah, no. Oh, you know, actually, I just realized it. We have a sealed one here, which we will open at the meetup.
Ooh, perfect.
And we'll have people mixing colors in their drinks. So that's something else. If you're coming to the meetup, something else to look forward to.
So it does work better in a clear drink, it seems like. So it's like a gin and tonic or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I think that's pretty cool. And I do know a few friends who are all about anything glitter. So if you can get glitter in any form into anything, so cocktail would definitely
okay, good. And this is glitter that evidently doesn't change the taste and is safe for you. Perfect. So here's a way to decorate your drink. Excuse me.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, with that, I think it is time for...
Yes.
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Get it. So
I like it already. Miniature. I like anything miniature.
It is very miniature. So we are taking a look at organization gadgets this month. So this is a little thing to help organize your life. And I saw this online and just had to get it. It is a way to organize all of your business cards inside of a tiny little filing cabinet. Look at that. And I did mention that one of my gadgets has a clock on it. I didn't lie. It has an itty bitty digital clock right there in the, it's about, you know, well, yours was 9 inches. I think mine is 9 millimeters is what I think.
Okay.
Itty bitty. And then it just opens like a normal filing cabinet. It comes with instructions. This is quite nice.
Have any dividers?
It has little dividers. It has little name dividers. There you go. So A to Z.
I like that.
Yeah, so it has little dividers in there. Inside there are a few teeth along the edge here to kind of keep things organized. But really, that's kind of basically it. It's all made out of plastic. It has a nice Made in China logo on the back. There you go. Silver. And it can hold quite a bunch of business cards. Over 800, it says. Holds over 800 business cards. And so this is the box. Pretty simple stuff. Miniature filing cabinet for business cards. There's someone using it right there.
I think that's very cute.
There you go. So,
I wish I was organized. I have a friend, Michael Summer, who comes back from convention, scans every card. Do you do that?
No.
Yeah.
I would be amazed if I just even email everybody back that gave me a business card. That normally doesn't even happen.
No.
So yeah.
No,
so not that expensive. Cost $15. Obviously, I bought it just a few days ago. So the miniature filing cabinet. Over 100 reviews. The reviews are kind of mixed. There are a few 1-star reviews, so I assume that a few of them showed up damaged or something like that. But
okay.
I think this is a fun little thing.
I do too. I think it's very cute for a desk.
Yeah. Oh, and that person put rubber bands in the bottom of theirs. So yeah. So that's really it. Just a little way to organize your business cards.
Oh, and it comes in colors.
Oh, it does? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Brown or silver. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Little brown. Who has a brown filing cabinet? Someone from like the 50s. Yeah, cool. Yeah, anyway, so that's it. Little miniature filing cabinet for your business cards. Just like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know someone in the chat was going to find it for $1. I just know it.
I know. I'd pay $1, says Magoo, as well. I'm sure that you can find it. And the I should mention the clock runs off of a small little battery back there. There's a modem set on the back, and I think you can even pull it out. Yeah, you can pull it out if you want to change the date. It slides out pretty easily, so you don't have to do that with it attached into the back. In fact, it almost worked as a little lock in the beginning, because when I first got it, the clock had been pressed up, so you can kind of take your finger and push it towards the top. And I wasn't able to open this.
I don't want anybody to go through my business
card. Yeah, it made it kind of lock the front of that, so you could push the clock down. I mean to say, as a lock.
Oh, that's very funny. Maybe that's why some people sent them back.
Exactly.
It came
the
locked.
Top one couldn't open. What the heck?
Someone said it came with the wrong time. Send me one with the right time.
Exactly. Okay, so that's it for Chad's Crappy Corner. Let's head into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn. Our email is from Ben Mychek, I think it is, M-I-C-E-K. And he said, Dick, my favorite gadget is free for the blind and the visually impaired. And here's his short video.
Hey, Dick and Chad, it's Ben from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm TARDIS pilot in the chat, here to tell you about my favorite gadget. Yes, I know it may look like a normal radio, but it's my favorite gadget because this is a radio from the National Radio Talking Book Service. And it's got one station just for this on here. It's got many different programs on it. It is free for the blind and visually impaired. It's really cool, and I enjoy it. Thanks.
Interesting.
Okay, and Ben gave us a link where you can, there's a form to fill out, and there it is. Oh. Well, you know, Nebraska, I assume it's national.
Yeah.
You know,
Nebraska's audio. Huh. So it's a clock that is specifically made. So there's like an encrypted radio channel on it or something like that?
You know, it's that they have the Talking Book Network on it. And I think there are different shows from it.
Here's
different shows on it. This is how you apply for the radio. And it's kind of interesting because I looked at the form and it says, we'll ask you for a doctor or medical person. We might not call them, but we should. But we should have a name. So
that's funny. I wonder how visually impaired. You wear glasses. Does that mean you're visually impaired?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, if you are visually impaired, you can check that out.
And it looked like a really nice clock. Or
it did.
A
radio. Yeah, exactly. And really if you're just listening to audio, it's HTTPS and the dots and the 2 backslashes. And it's rtbs.org. rtbs.org is where you can get info and apply for one. Ben, thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
And don't forget to send in your videos if you have a gadget warehouse. It doesn't have to be that long, just like Ben's. Just something that you love, something that you hate, something that you've had around forever, or something that's brand new to you. Record a video of it, hopefully in landscape mode, not portrait mode, just with your phone or your webcam, and then upload it to YouTube. Hit unlisted if you want to, so if you don't want anyone else to see it, and then email it to us, mail@gizwiz.tv.
And we have a video for our next show. And then I don't think we have any videos from new people. So if you haven't sent in a video yet, this is your chance to do it, okay? Mail at gizwiz.tv.
Perfect. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
And actually, I saved this part of the letter from our guy, Jason Petticord, who had the ball thrower launch thing last week, because he talks about a gadget in chat. I hope you remember what the gadget is and maybe quickly find a link to it. Here's this part of the email. Chad's Crappy Corner has saved me money because of the magnetic cables that he mentioned over a year ago between the grandchildren and Bosco the dog. Things have been disconnected instead of yanked off the table and other furniture, possibly breaking them. Jason Petticord. Do you know what he was referring to?
Yes, I think I do. It's the magnetic lightning cable, and I think they even make a micro USB and I mean everything now. But this is what they look like right here.
Oh.
And the tip can be unhooked magnetically. And I also think that it's kind of nice because if you have like a micro USB and a lightning, you can use that cable for either. And then you just leave that little nub locked into your phone. You just put that in there once, and then you keep it in there, and then you make sure to have a whole bunch of these cables all around. And it works just like a MagSafe cable if you ever had an Apple laptop that has the MagSafe.
And does it come with two ends? Oh.
Like here's this one that comes with 3. It looks like USB-C, micro USB, and lightning. And these are 5 feet cables.
You know, that's great. How much is that?
$23, you know? So it's pretty good. And then, and like I said, you could just interchange each one of these. Some of these only do charging, so they wouldn't do data transfer or anything like that. They'd just be able to charge. But I mean, most people aren't syncing data.
No, exactly. Just charging the phone and once a month downloading stuff from it. No, that's a great idea. I thought he was talking about was only an Apple product, but this is great.
No, this is all third party. So, you know, they'll make every single version for you. But yeah, they've been really nice, and that cable that I reviewed, I've kept around, and I don't tend to leave the little nub in my phone, but every once in a while when I need an emergency lightning cable, I'll use it. So yeah, and if you're in the situation where the cable could send your phone flying, this would definitely be helpful. Also, like maybe if you're in and out of your car all the time, you know, you can easily. It just magnetically attaches to the bottom of the phone, so it's kind of nice.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's great. It's great. Do you remember which brand you bought? I may get some of these.
Let me see. Here, I can go back through my orders because I don't remember. But I don't think I bought any version that was like specifically well reviewed.
Oh, okay.
I think that I just got. Here it is, actually, the best magnetic charging cable
ever in the world.
Oh my gosh, it's gone. It's been removed.
I hate that.
Oh, darn it. Yeah, so yeah, mine was called the best magnetic charging cable. I can
just look up magnetic charging cable and you should be fine. Perfect.
Exactly. Perfect. Well, thank you for sending in that letter. I want to give you guys another reminder that we have a meetup in New York City on October 21st, 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time in New York, New York. So if you want to head on over to Disneyland and see Dickie D, head on over to Dick's blog and log over at gizwiz.biz and make sure you RSVP. And if you can't make it, don't worry, you can head on over to gizwiz.tv. We'll be streaming a little part of it starting at 2 p.m. and you can look forward to seeing it virtually with the chat room and everybody here. Thank you so much to our patrons over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. You guys support this show every single episode. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoy the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back. Seriously, the smallest amount that you can possibly give on Patreon, we are happy to receive. Just a little bit every single episode would be wonderful, and we truly appreciate it, and we truly appreciate everybody who has donated so far, who has given us a little tip for every episode. Thank you guys so much. We currently have 246 patrons. Thank you guys so much. Let's try to get one more patron. Just one more patron by the time we record the next episode in 20 minutes.
Oh,
just kidding. Thank you guys so much. If giving reoccurring is not your deal, you can head on over to gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website, and there's a PayPal link on that page. Want to say, head on over to gizwiz.biz to play What the Heck Is It? It is a new gadget, so head on over to gizwiz.biz, click on the What the Heck Is It banner on the side, and here it is, the whole gadget, nothing but the gadget. And this is obviously a way to home make pills, medical, pills at home. This is like a press for pills. If you think you know what this gadget is, get a guessin' over at gizwiz.biz. There's 6 Mad magazines for correct answers and 12 Mad magazines for funny, hilarious, clever, interesting, and thought-provoking answers. So get a guessin' over at gizwiz.biz. Gizwiz.tv is the podcast's website, so you can head there to watch the show live. We record just about every Thursday, except for September. And if we ever have any schedule changes, you can check out the banner at the top of the page. You can also see all of our previous episodes there. And please subscribe for future episodes so you get them robotically delivered to your smartphone or device, whatever you use to listen to the Giz Wiz. That about wraps it up for this episode of the Giz Wiz. We'll see you next week.
And I'll be here. All right, so we need a photo.
A photo. Do I have anything else? No, I guess not. In 3, 2. Nice. We need a title.
And we need a title. Let's see. Clock lock. File it under G.
It's about time.
Oh.
Giz Wiz hits the big time.
Oh.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Perfect. Or lock around the clock.
Oh.
TikTok sparkle. We have a lot of good suggestions.
Yeah. A sprinkle of spirits.
I like that one. Sprinkle of spirits. Sprinkle in your drink.
Big time.
You want like Giz Wiz hits the big time?
Unless you see something else you like better. Sprinkle.
Time for spirits? Time for sprinkle spirits?
Sprinkle, sparkle. I guess the Giz Wiz hits the big time.
Maybe not so big time? I don't know.
Let's see. Digits. Time to sparkle?
Time to sparkle? That'd be good.
Color my cocktail?
That's a good one. These are all good.
All right, color my cocktail.
Color my cocktail. Here we go. There we go. In 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's Maddest Writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1693, recorded Wednesday. I could tell that I was losing it from the very beginning here. Let me finish this title. Okay, here we go. What episode is this? It's not 600. Is it 600? Yeah, it is 600. It's written in here wrong. That's what threw me off. I'll blame that. 69. Okay, here we go. 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Maz's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1693, recorded Thursday, September 13th, 2018. Color my cocktail.
All right.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. You want to take a quick break? And
Okay.
be right back?
I think I might just stay here.
That's okay. Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. Can I get the script out of there? Okay.
I'm switching the videos around.
Okay. Oh yeah, no problem.
Good first.
Yes, there's another show, Pack NW. We're doing 2 in a row.
I'm a slave driver here at the Giz Wiz. Dick, more episodes, more episodes.
Let's do all of September in one night. I said, well, how about in 2 nights?
Okay, let me see if these all play.
At Disneyland.
Perfect.
Hey, Dickie D, so. Hey, the Giz Wiz.
Hey, Dickie D, so here we
Hello, Dick and Chad.
Perfect. Wonderful.
6. No.
Just need to change my shirt, but unfortunately, there's a growth on it. Get off of there.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe I should. I'm going to go with my same shirt.
Cool. Here, I'm just going to mute so I don't rustle the mic.
Hey, chat room. Yeah, on Match Game, we did 5 Match Game shows in a row. So the women would come in with, hangers full of stuff, and the guys would come in with 3 ties. And they would do Monday tie, Tuesday tie, Wednesday tie, and then repeat Monday and Tuesday tie. So that was enough for them. Captain J, what's going on? There are fires around your house? Let me see what's happening with my... See, now this sort of just settled. I see sparkly stuff in it, but...
I was wondering... I don't have a mic here. I was wondering if what they did was they sent you like an ounce of liquid with it already in it? The only thing that I could have imagined is... They're like, here.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One sec.
Can I get you anything?
This cat doesn't know what to do with himself. What do you want? Come here. No. Oh, no. You finally made a decision and I messed it all up. Jack, you can't leave. Yeah, costume change. Exactly. Makes it seem like we recorded it on different days.
Oh.
What are you doing? Destroying the set. You're really hard to see on this set. You're like a shadow.
Yes. Hey, Becky. Dennis just left. He came down to assist with the cocktail. Oh, no, yeah. I now own a McDonald's manager tie. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Whoa!
Wow. Does it have sesame sauce on it? Because a lot of my shirts do.
Did you work at McDonald's?
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I only worked in. No, I did have a
Showbiz.
show. No, I had a summer job working for a company called Polio that made mozzarella cheese.
Oh. So you work? It was that like a wait, mozzarella? Mozzarella?
Yeah, mozzarella that you put on pizza. Except my job was to scrub out the trucks when they came back.
Ooh, fun.
And
You went, you know, I've had enough of this. I'd rather be in show business.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Mozzarella.
Cat is dead. Okay, I think I'm all ready for the next show.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Let me make sure that everything's correct over here.
So this will be your final crappy corner.
Yep. Yep, final crappy corner. You know what's funny is when I had to come up with, you know, gadgets the first week, I was like, oh, man, I don't know. Oh, this is so difficult. And then today there's like 2 more that I was like, you know, I could just keep doing this. Because someone sent me a Furby. And so it's like a new Furby, which is...
Oh, is it back? Furby's back?
Yeah, I don't think they ever stopped, but I think everyone's kind of ignored them.
Oh,
but yeah, I have the new generation of Furby. And then I got in some lights for some flash bulbs for like photography. But anyway, Cat, you're just too adorable. You're going to be very distracting. Okay, I think we can go. Oh.
Okay. So I have a 4-in-1 LED light.
Perfect.
And then I do have the bought something recommended by the chat room.
Perfect. I have a cat gadget and a shoe gadget.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2. Wait, actually, let me stop and start the recording. Just so that I can easily edit this. There we go. In 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have a 4-in-1 shop light. I have a cat gadget. We finally do take your advice and check out a gadget from the chat room. And my last crappy corner for the month. All coming up next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, the gadget tamer himself, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing great. Doing really good. It's been nice, you know. It's been a while since the last episode. In person about 5 minutes. So yeah, it's going great.
But in real time, 5 cities, 5 different places.
Basically, yes. Yeah, it will. Yes, at this point, when this episode airs, this one will air. Oh gosh, I don't even know. At the end of September.
Yeah, the end of September.
The end of
September 28th to 29th.
27th, I think it is. No, yeah, 28th. Yeah. So I will be on Minecon Earth tomorrow, which is the big Minecraft. It's the biggest, officialist, most exciting Minecraft event. You can go to minecraft.net/Minecon and watch me on the 29th, co-host with 5 other YouTube creators, the official event, the official Minecraft event of the year, the only one. So
Wow. So is it only virtual, or can people go to it?
Yeah, no, it's all virtual. So what they did, so they used to have a
Wow.
Minecon. It's very confusing. I wish they would have called it Mindstream or something, because they used to have this thing called Minecon. It was a convention. People would go to it, but they would only be able to sell 10,000 tickets, which for the community of Minecraft isn't enough. So last year they switched it around. They called it Minecon Earth, and it is a live stream. It's a 90-minute live stream. This year they're going even bigger. They're still doing the main live stream, but they're adding extra stuff. They're adding panelists and things afterwards. So it is still all live streamed. So you can check it out from anywhere. There's no ticket cost. You can just show up and watch. But it's the one official Minecraft event of the year.
Well, then how do they make money if it's free?
They sell the game, I guess.
Okay.
They don't. They lose a lot of money on it, actually, probably.
Oh, they're using our theory.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
Giz Wiz way.
I mean, Microsoft owns Minecraft, so I guess.
Okay.
When you buy that Windows 10 computer, then Minecraft makes a little bit of money.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah.
Right.
But
So
yeah, that'll
I'm
be
not-
happening tomorrow for me in real
Tomorrow.
time.
Okay.
Actually,
Excellent.
yeah, that'll be that day. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to that for about half a year.
And where physically are you doing it from?
I think we are physically in Boston, but
Oh.
yeah, it's just, but they're not pushing that real hard. They're just
No, I
checking
just
out
wondered where you were.
But yeah, I'll be in Boston.
Like if you're on Broadway and 82nd Street, I'd say stop by.
Exactly. Well, so get this, we did our rehearsals in New York. There is a Microsoft store on Fifth Avenue. What I did not know was they own the entire building, and we had the top floor on Fifth Avenue. We were doing rehearsals, and it was incredible. I mean, it was just absolutely incredible. Across the street is this incredible church. I completely forget the name of it.
Not St. Patrick's.
I cannot remember. It was beautiful. I mean, the most amazing stonework.
Probably
I
St.
have a
Pat's.
photo. I might be able to show it to you. Yeah, just really, really incredible location, and to be at the top of Fifth Avenue looking down, it was like, wow.
So
Holy
do they have an
cow.
actual studio?
Yeah, so they have that. So they do have a streaming studio there, but we were really just in a multi-use space for corporate, corporate things. St. Thomas's Church. You're right. You know what's funny?
Oh
is
no,
Apple's-
no. Okay, St. Thomas. Is a
Oh
little
yeah, I guess
smaller
you said
than
something
Pat's.
else. Yeah.
St. Pat's.
But yeah, that was our view from the top
Wow.
floor across the street.
Wow.
I ended up doing a panorama vertically in order to see it all. So that's Fifth Avenue down there, and then that's the church. But yeah.
Well, by St. Patrick's Cathedral, that's a little church. That's they call
Right,
that the little church around the corner.
Okay, I mean, by New York standards, I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah, that's where we did our rehearsals. Was there. So yeah, it's been a fun ride.
Oh, this is great. This is I'm so thrilled for you. It's super.
Thank you. Okay, well, we have a great episode for you. The last in September, the last crappy corner.
Yeah, and then you'll have to get a survey together for October. Ooh.
So let's jump into it.
Okay, so something new from Works. We did something. We did a saw a few weeks ago,
which I actually have. I have that here, and I've been meaning to do a small project to show it off, but I just haven't had.
Okay,
the time.
well, that's no problem at all, because I have a little guy tool from Works, and this is it. At Disneyland, when the folks from Works came by, they demonstrated some new tools. And as they were leaving, they said, since you let us come by for a visit, one show got canceled and they were already in town. And I said, come by the studio. They left me a parting gift. Okay. It is the Works 4-in-1 LED flashlight. Okay. So I'll show you so first of all, it just takes one of their regular batteries. It comes with a battery. You can buy it without the battery. So just slide the battery on from any one of their tools, and you know, this can go on their saw and their electric drill, and all their tools use the 20-volt max lithium batteries. Okay, so the 4-in-1. Oh, a bright. Oh, look at that! Look at my mirrored ball. Ta-da! I don't need a pin spot. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Okay, that's one. Click it again, and now you have. Let's just pull this up. All right, so now you have a tent light, or if you want to light a large area, play cards in outdoors, that's 2. Okay, pull it up again, and now it is a light that you can put over your work, but click it again, and now you can actually aim the light over the project that you want to use it on, okay?
It actually is aiming a light, but it's so bright you can't quite tell.
You
can kind of tell on
and
your
if that's too bright, hit it yet again, and you can do it dim. But wait, there's more. Okay, you hit it the last time, and I know it's very bright, and it goes into SOS. So this is great. You can actually lower this if you want, you know, less light out. So behind your car, if you have a breakdown or something behind the car, so people know that you're there, and you can adjust how much brightness there is by moving it up and down. I think it's pretty neat. And then the last step, we'll shut it off. So there it is. I don't see it on Amazon yet. It's new. It's the 20-volt max lithium multifunction LED flashlight. It should say flashlight / lantern. Okay, and it's $69.99, and I believe it's $10 cheaper if you don't want the battery, but I think the battery sells for more than $10, so it might be worth getting it with the battery. But it's on their website now, and it should be on Amazon soon. That's it. Dick DeBartolo, see you around the store. Wait a second, let me turn my lantern on. Okay, Dick DeBartolo, Mads Strider, and the Giz Wiz. Bye.
Funny enough, that's the light you're actually using right now to light your face. Right? No, I'm just kidding. I love work stuff. I really do. They seem to get compact. You can use the same batteries for things. Not hard to charge. So yeah, I'm really a big fan of every gadget I've seen from work so far. But there it is.
There it is.
It's like a fun gadget to take camping.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Perfect in a tent situation, especially with the SOS. If you actually are in an SOS situation, you don't want to be clicking it for hours. It'd be great if you could just set it up and forget it.
No, you're absolutely right. And I just noticed that it has a lanyard on it too. So I guess if you want to hang it from a tree or from the top of a tent to light the tent, you can do that too. So they even thought of that. That's very clever. I think it's very neat.
Like it. I like it from Works. Very good.
WORX.com.
Very cool. Okay, so this is this might be one
Chad's
of the last
extra gadgets.
Extra gadgets. So I believe it was Dickie D sent over an email from the people over at Mouser, and they have sent me one of the coolest, absolute coolest gadgets for cats. Believe me, I am all about that, including Jack here, who's joining us for this episode. So let's take a look at Mouser. Hey Dickie D, so here we are with the Mouser. I'm actually really excited about this. They emailed us a little while ago, and I guess this is upside down. Here we go. Oh, no, yes, correct. This is the Mouser. It is a little robot that you can play with your cats with. And it has a whole bunch of different attachments. They actually sent this to us. Really excited about it. It does require a little bit of setup with an app. They also gave us a whole bunch of different tails to play with, and the cats are ready. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of fun with the Mouser. Let me get started by getting this all set up. Okay, opening up the box, it is packaged really, really nicely. This is, the Mouser has a little bit of instructions. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Okay, I'm still not exactly sure what I'm about to see here. It looks like we have even some more tails that come inside of the box. There we go. Yep, even more. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so many tails for this thing. A little charging cable, and then the Mouser itself. Look at that little guy. So this little robot I'll be able to play with the cats with this robot. And then I guess this is his little charging house. This is where he charges. There's a little micro USB at the back. So let's make sure that this guy is all charged up and powered on, and then we'll continue. Okay, so we're still setting up Mouser, and Waffles is already playing with the Mouser tail. So just to give you a sense of, here, I might steal this from Waffles so she doesn't keep playing with it. Here's Mouser on his charging station. He has an Anchor battery right now, charging him up. He did come with quite a lot of charge, but I did have to plug him in order to kind of start the pairing process. This is what the app looks like right now. It gives me a whole bunch of information about the Mouser. Right now it's charged at 95%. And the app is in beta.
And
also, I just want to kind of pull him out of here. So I got to open this bad boy up and show it to you. This is Mouser. He has lots of sensors all around his body. He even has a tail that can kind of wiggle and move with wheels, and a little button down here to press. There are a few tails that come with the Mouser, and then I got the big tail bundle, so that's why I have so many different tails. Some tails have sort of string, some are short, some are long, and right now Waffle seems to really prefer likes those wires this long string with a feather at the end of it. So we'll take that one. There's some ports on the charger itself just to kind of rest some tails so that you can keep a few around, and then all we have to do is slide a tail into Mouser, and there we go. He's basically ready to go. So we're gonna give this a shot. There's a few different modes to use. You can either use remote control, where I control Mouser, or there's some autoplay modes. And in autoplay, there's it's giving me a little bit of an idea of what Mouser is. We have all the cats here already. Mouser moves with.
So this is a tutorial that it's giving me.
Moves. Watch the arrow on screen and follow along. Show me. Oh, see, he moved. Wow, he's really fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at that. Jack's all ready. Jack is ready for this. Okay, so we are messing around with Mouser.
This is me controlling it.
Robot mode.
I didn't mean robot mode. I meant like RC mode.
Attack Mouser. It's pretty simple from my point of view. It's very simple to control him with my phone. Probably one of the simplest ways that I've ever had to deal with an RC car.
Okay, so now he's in one of his autonomous modes. This is free roam, so he'll roam all around the house, and Sella's getting at him right now. And he made a little sound. He went, wow! And now he's in edge mode, where he tries to stick to the edge of a wall. And
how great.
They suggest that because cats like to see it go behind the wall. And then this is sort of stationary mode. So he'll stay near one spot and really just move his tail. And Waffles, of course, love that as well. The one thing with the edge mode is that if you have anything like wires near an edge, you might need to make sure that it's a clean area. But
so in the
Waffles
limited amount of time with Mouser, the cats have already started playing with him, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's really highly advanced, really quite an advanced cat toy. I'm excited to also try out different tails. Come on, you didn't play it with autonomous mode, but you'll play now. Now that he definitely likes the this is Jack. Jack definitely likes the tail at least, and so I'm excited to kind of experiment with different types of tails, different types of game modes. But in this short little while, that's not even the toy part of the tail. In this short amount of time, it's definitely working. So I'm excited about it. Bleak says Jack prefers OMG Chad mode. So Mouser cost $150. You can find it at petronics.io. Petronics.io. This is still, it's still pretty early days. I think that it may even be pre-order, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can add it to the cart. Well, it looks like I'm able to check out because they were mentioning that the app is still in beta. There's still a few things that they're working out and that they wanted to let me know when I was able to test it. This is what the app looks like. This is the RC mode where you get to control it, and basically you click and hold, and then the mouse will aim in that direction. You do a little bit of calibrating that you just point the mouse away from you. You click this button, and then it's calibrated so that it knows which way is left and right compared to you. The app was really, really detailed and user-friendly when it came to explaining how to set it up and how to use it and how to really do everything. So Mouser was really, really detailed when it came to that. It felt like a fully featured app-enabled gadget, not just something that they had and kind of threw an app at it. It was really detailed. I mean, even the calibration stuff, it would forcefully uncalibrate and say, oh, it looks like it's uncalibrated. Anyway, it was a really great app experience. It's actually sitting right here. It's been sitting right here the whole time. And the sensors on this are pretty incredible because I was able to say, go to edge mode, and it like immediately was just like, zoop, and then went directly to the wall's edge. I can tell that it can also tell when a cat's nearby. I mean, there's just a ton of sensors in this little toy. So I think that $150 is, while it's an expensive gadget, I think it's not unfounded. I think that this is $150 worth of a gadget. And so, yeah, I had a really, really, really great time with it. And the cats did too. I could really see that the autonomous modes, the edge detect, the free roam, and the stationary, could be really easy to just basically, you have a cat with a lot of energy. You don't want to spend time running it ragged. Just set Mouser down and have a go at it, and the cats will play with it. And my cats are kind of in the middle of timid versus having tons of energy. They're kind of in the middle there, and so it did take them a bit of time to get warmed up to it, but by the end, I mean, you saw how much they were playing with it. They were really kind of going at it. So I don't know, I really, really liked it. That's Mouser from Petronics. Thanks so much for sending it to me, Mouser, or Petronics I should say, for $150, $149.
Perfect.
Okay, throwing it back to you.
Okay, so the gadget that I bought on chat room's recommendation, let's take a peek.
Hey, the Giz Wiz, you like surprises, okay? Maybe a month or 2 months ago, I was doing this battery charger here that I paid $30 for, and the chat room said, well, you can get it for a lot less, like $12. So I went online and I found it, I think I got something that was $12.60.
That's a packaging that you know it's from China.
Yes, you know.
When there's more tape than cardboard.
Ourselves. And ooh. Oh, this might be it. Smart power pack. I'll actually be very happy if it's exactly the same. You know what? This is pretty neat. Mine was Gorilla. Mine said Gorilla Gadgets on it, but
it's even packaged for you.
You know what? Holy cow! Oh, it's even. All right, you know what? Where's mine? Look at this. That.
that. The key, let's see, is this one charged? These are identical. This one, you know what? I'm going to do something. Just hang on with me, okay? This one feels lighter, and I'm just wondering if they cheated on the battery, and it says 10,000 milliamps, and this one says 10,000 milliamps. So we'll see. All right, so we have a close-up of the scale. So the first thing I'm putting on here is, that's the $30 one. That weighs 7.5 ounces.
This is a good way to tell.
And this is the $12, I think $12.60 one. And that weighs 6.1 ounces. I thought it felt lighter. So maybe there's a smaller battery than the 10,000 milliamps they claim. Chat room, email me how to test these to see if I can find out how much power is in each one of them. Outside of that, they look identical. So I don't know if one is a knockoff. What is this? This has a brand name on it. Tolkuda. But they're the same, okay? And what I liked about this is they're wireless. You can lay your phone on here. It charges it. When this runs out of power, you can lay this on another charger, and then that charger will charge this while you charge something on top of it. And you can also charge, while that's happening, you can charge two devices out of these two ports. Okay, so if they're equal in power, then this is a good deal. It came from Belgium. It was $12.60 versus $30 on Amazon. That's it. Did I get a good deal or did I get cheated? I don't really know. The Giz Wiz, trying to get a bargain here. Bye.
Okay, well, I may also have the...
Oh my gosh!
Charger.
Oh my God, you do!
Now, this one actually is probably different. It does say 8,000 milliamps on the back, and I think it's shorter than yours. I think it's a little bit squattier.
Okay, and yours can't charge from both sides, it seems, right?
No, I don't think so. It does have that circle is a wireless charger, so I can take my phone and set it on there, and it'll wirelessly start charging.
But you can't charge the device itself wirelessly.
No.
This
but
one you can.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't think I can.
Yeah, this one, that's the phone charge, and then you lay this on another charger.
Yeah, so I don't have that. Yeah. And this one I got from E3, Radeon, AMD Radeon gave it to me. So as a like a parting gift from their party or whatever.
Yeah. So the only thing was that, as I said in the update, I figured it out. It weighs 20% less than the other one, and maybe it only has 8,000 in it because it charged my phone to 84% and then stopped because it had run out of power. Whereas the other one can charge my LG G6 completely. So I think it has a smaller battery. I think that's what really makes up for the weight difference. Oh, Chad, go to the actual ad. I got it from Alibaba, AliExpress. But go to the ad because there's something on there that is so funny. Yeah. So go on down. So there it is. I paid $13.89 because I'm getting just one. A little for. All right. So just go up a touch. A little more. Look at this. Here. The real battery capacity is 10,000 milliamps. There are two kinds of logo on the product. One is a 10,000 milliamp logo. Another is a 20,000 milliamp. We send them randomly. What the hell does that mean?
It means that they accidentally printed a 2 instead of a 1, and they're too cheap just to like.
Oh well, you know what? It's very funny because only because early tonight I got my MasterCard bill, and it was $31 from Alibaba, and I said, "What?" So I went back to the order, and it turned out I ordered a 10,000 milliamp one and a 20,000 milliamp one, and the 20,000 milliamp one didn't ship yet.
Oh.
So but what I'm hoping is that they're not just waiting for logos that say 20,000 milliamps, that they're just going to stick on the same unit, and yeah. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not going
to. It's not what you see is what you get. That's for sure.
No, it's not. No, I think I'm going to stay with Amazon. Exactly. And then someone else tested something from, I think it was Alibaba. And it was, it was one of those 128 gigabyte flash drives.
Right.
And this guy had every kind of gadget, a lab. And it was really 32 gigabytes.
Oh, man.
And they were able, he showed you that they go in and they just readjust what it tells your computer.
Oh, my.
So when you stick it in your computer, it says 128 gigabytes or whatever they told you it was. But when you actually try to send data to it, at 32 gigabytes, it says full, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a sketchy world out there. Now, I did notice with this battery, anytime I want to turn it off, normally I click and hold, and that doesn't turn it off at all. I have to double click, and then it turns off. I don't know if your battery does that at all.
You don't have a scale there, do you?
No, I don't. Well, I'm almost positive that this one's different. Just seeing it in your hand, mine looks a lot smaller than yours does. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe. It's about as tall as an iPhone 10.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Not having an iPhone 10, I don't know.
So, yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, so just beware, because you never, I was wondering, can you just buy the case and then put in it what you want? I have no idea.
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't put it past.
You could buy this and put in a pair of AA batteries, just enough to light the LEDs at the end, and then say, I don't know.
Brand new world of these companies don't care about ratings. They're not worried about a 1-star review. They're just gonna trash the whole logo of this company and move on to the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'd stick with Anchor.
Yeah.
To be honest. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Well, there we go. We took the chat room's advice, bought something off Alibaba,
and we certainly had $13 worth of fun from it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it does work. I mean, I can charge a phone 80%, so yeah, it's better than nothing.
With that, let's move on to Chad's Crappy Corner.
You don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Okay. This might be a good what the heck is it? Can you guess? Here, I'm going to hide the box from you. Can you guess what the heck this is? It's a little blown out. Sorry about that. But
you put a pair of gloves, a glove dryer. Slide one glove.
Dryer. Okay.
No, it's too big, right?
I'm trying to show you. There are some grooves at the top of that right there. Okay. Has a.
Do they stack?
The stack?
Do they stack up?
No. This is
okay.
Just. I'll even give you this. It would lay like this. This is how it would sit.
Put shoes in it.
Yeah, you do. It is the shoe slots. So this is a way to organize your shoes. This is my Crappy Corner Organization Month. And so I headed to my closet again to show it off. So let's check it out. Hey Dickie D, so here we are in my closet, and we have the shoe slots. There's a way to organize your shoes. As you can see before, they take up a lot more space. After, they take up half the space, because you can hide a shoe behind the shoe that is displayed. Cost $15. And let's go ahead and open it up. You get 6 different shoe slots. This is what one looks like. So really, that's just it. That's really everything. So let me go ahead and reorganize my shoes. This is the before shot, and let's zoom to the after. Something that I didn't realize is that they come with these little shoe stoppers. There's a whole bunch of them in here, and they go, I guess, on the front here. Yeah, there you go. And that'll stop the shoe from falling back. So you do have to add that yourself. Okay, so finished all of them. This is what they look like all finished. I was, because we only have 5, I was able to reorganize this. I'd say it works pretty well. This stop, if you face the shoe forward, like you're displaying them, the stop doesn't really do much. And just gravity just kind of takes over. If you flip it back around, the stop may rest on the back of the heel here, but it doesn't seem to do a whole bunch. They do work with a whole bunch of different types of shoes, so you can see that these high tops, they work just fine. But for my hiking boots, these were just too much. This wouldn't work with those. So not every single shoe will fit, but most shoes will, and I think that it adds, I think it does look a lot nicer, and I definitely am able to fit more shoes onto a shelf because you can just set a shoe on top of the other one. So it looks like if I was actually going to do this more with my shelf, I have shoes all over the place. I have shoes up here and shoes down there still. So if I was going to do this, I would need a few more shoe slots in order for me to actually reorganize my entire shelf. It works pretty well, I'd say, and for an organization gadget, it's pretty okay for $15. It might be nice if it was a little bit less expensive, considering that this is really just plastic and that's it. But that's it for shoe slots. So if I wanted to keep organizing, I'd need to get more. But yeah, that's really just kind of it. It kind of did inspire me, though, that maybe I could like hand make my own. Like this would look a lot nicer if it was some type of wood or something a little bit classier than... You
could make them on your 3D printer for about $50 each.
Exactly. And about 17 hours of waiting around. Yeah, that'd be good. So anyway, that's basically all of it. Shoe slots. It's an As Seen on TV product. I don't think there's an As Seen on TV corporation that makes sure to put this logo on these things, but because I guess anything can really have a commercial. But
I've never seen it either. I think that's the new scam is who's going to check? Who's going to check?
This was on TV at 2 a.m. once. Okay, nice. But you can find it at Bed Bath & Beyond or really probably anywhere. That's it. Shoe slots, set of 6. So I guess that comes out to, if it's $16 or $15, let me round up to 16 so that I can divide by, well, I guess, oh my gosh, how do I, 6 divided by 15.
They're what, $2.25 each?
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
So there you go. $2 to organize. I think we can find a better deal out there. I think the chat room could find a better deal out there. I should be more accurate. But anyway, that is the last Crappy Corner for the month of September. So we'll be back next month with a different theme. If you are part of the Patreon, keep your eyes locked on the creator posts for the next theme's straw poll. And if you want to participate, make sure you become a patron. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And our email is from Tom McCaig. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Tom. MC, capital K-A-I-G. This is a video of my new electric assist mountain bike. Wow. So, Tom, let's see.
Hello, Dick and Chad. I want to show you my new gadget. But first, I wanted to go over a few things on my old mountain bike to make you appreciate why my new mountain bike is a gadget. This one has got front suspension. It's got rear suspension. It's got cable disc brakes. It's got 9 gears in the back and 3 in the front for a total of 27 speeds. It's got 26-inch tires and has served me faithfully for almost a little over 11 years. My new gadget is a new mountain bike. You might say, well, why is that a gadget and what's different about it? Well, what's different is it's got 27.5-inch tires instead of 26. It still has front suspension. The disc brakes are hydraulic disc brakes instead of cable disc brakes. And you might go again, well, why is that a gadget? Well, this little thing up here is the control panel for the gadgetness of it. You can see if you press a button, you get little LEDs to light up. And you may go, well, what are those LEDs up to? Well, this down here is a battery pack. This mountain bike is a pedal assist mountain bike. Notice here where the chain ring is, where I've only got one ring, how much bigger this area here is than it is on the old mountain bike. It's got an electric motor in there that gives you pedal assist. It doesn't run the bike for you. You have to be pedaling. So when you go up steep hills, hard terrain, whatever, you can adjust the amount of pedal assist you give. You still have to shift gears, but it sure makes it a lot easier on some of the steep hills. It is my new gadget because it is computerized pedal assist. Hope you enjoy this. Thank you.
I need that for my pants. Walk assist is what I need. That is nice. Oh my gosh. It's
yeah.
I think there's been kind of a push into the world of that small transportation options ever since the boosted board. Boosted board is a skateboard that has a battery pack and motor in it. It's not the same because it's not really assist. It's really like it just pushes you forward. But I've seen a lot more. I don't know if there's if that's the reason, or maybe just technology is just there when it comes to batteries and motors. But that looks nice because yeah, I would like that if I was going up a mountain. I don't want to pedal.
No, absolutely. No. He ended up by saying, "I love riding off mountain bikes, and this now gives me more ability to do so." I guess it's maybe he's starting to show his age a bit or something. But the pedal assist is great. And Tom, you don't have to worry about it being pretty much anything you like that has moving parts. That's a gadget.
LEDs are a good sign.
Oh,
that's a
yes.
very good sign. So yeah, exactly. We'll take that.
So Tom, I assume you live in the U.S. You will get a Mad magazine. You will get an Alfred E. Newman picture that is now probably 38 years old. And thank you for sending in your video. That's probably the last video we have from people who haven't submitted videos before. So this is a great time to jump in. Make a video about anything, so that like his new bike, it can be an adding machine you have down the cellar for 40 years. It can be anything. Make a 2 to 3 minute video, put it on YouTube, click unlisted when you upload it. If you just want people who have the URL to see it, and send us the URL. It goes to mail@gizwiz.tv, mail@gizwiz.tv, and hopefully you'll see it on the show. We're showing 99% of all the videos. And if you live outside the country, I'll autograph an Alfred E. Newman picture to you, send you a high-res image to print out no matter where you live.
Digital. Thanks so much for sending that in. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
Woo!
And our letter of the week, actually, did I print it out? I sent you a link to this.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, here, let me just find it here. All right, so this is a person who makes this product and asked me if I would, if they send me one for free, will I make a YouTube video and also post pictures of it on Instagram? What?
I don't think you even have an Instagram account.
No, I do. I posted something like just 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought I would show you the gadget because it's kind of a bizarre gadget. And if you thought there was any interest, I would just buy one. But it's weird. Just take a look at it. Okay?
I like it's called third. So when I first read it, it's called third hand soldering. The first thing I thought was, this is a used soldering board. This is a third hand.
Oh, that's very funny. Third hand.
But no, reading ahead, it uses 5 arms to help keep things in place while you're soldering.
Okay, I mean, I don't think there's a great use among our audience for that. And there's another version that is over there where it includes a lighted LED.
Ooh.
You see it?
There we go. Right here, maybe?
There it is. No.
Maybe not. There's a lot of versions. Here's one.
There's a lot of versions. Oh, this one does even more. This has a flashlight that shines on your work. And anyways, I'm not going to order one. I mean, I would never take one for free. Also, I have absolutely no use for this. I don't think the chat room really somebody says, I like it.
Good. I mean, when I was doing some soldering, there was times that, you kind of want the board a little bit in a different position. You kind of get tired of being hunched over. But I'll be honest, there are some things about this, like this arm holding a microchip right there. It's kind of like it's about ready to place it in place.
That's very funny. Yeah,
it reminds me of Dr. Octopus or something from like Spider-Man. But yeah, I could see someone, if you were really soldering or doing.
If you're a project, a projects person. And that's why I thought I would show it, because I have no way to really do a good demo of it. But if you need it, obviously now we learn that there are tons of these on Amazon. So if you need a third, fourth, and fifth hand, just look on Amazon, and they make them with flashlights and magnifying glasses.
Perfect. Okay, moving on. Thank you so much for sending in that letter. Don't forget that we have a meetup. Either you can be in person in New York on October 21st at 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at Disneyland. Just please RSVP at gizwiz.biz. Click on Dick's blog and log and RSVP there. Or you can come here virtually to gizwiz.tv and watch the show, watch the happenings virtually here on the website. Thank you to our patrons. We mentioned it earlier. You can be part of the Chad's Crappy Corner situation if you want to over on patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank you so much to everybody who has supported us throughout Giz Wiz history. Thank you so much for your support. If you like the show, you can head on over to patreon.com/GizWiz and give just a little bit. And we're seriously talking about just a little bit. We do it just a little bit. Thank you to everybody who has supported so far. If giving reoccurring is not your thing, you can head on over to gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website, and there is a PayPal link for you guys. And thank you for those of you who give that way as well. I want to say you can head on over to gizwiz.biz and play What the Heck Is It? It's the game show on the internets. All you have to do is click the What the Heck Is It banner on the side of the website, and there it is. That's the gadget, the whole gadget, and nothing but the gadget. And this is actually the government used this. They did all their research on this. They needed a low-tech way of transferring messages. So this is a very complicated and expensive system that works exactly like 2 cans and a string. The exact same way. You can see the voice receptacle right there at the front. If you think you know what this is, you can get a guess in. There's 6 Mad Magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad Magazines for funny, hilarious, clever, interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. The podcast website is gizwiz.tv. You can watch the show live there just about every Thursday at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. If we have a schedule conflict, it will be at a banner at the top of the page. And we'd love it if you join. Thanks for the chat room being here with us with our double episode recording. You guys are incredible. And you can also subscribe to the show there to catch every episode or see the past episodes there as well. That about wraps it up for this episode of the Giz Wiz.
Wait a second. When are we back? When are we back?
We'll be back with normal recording schedule, with your normal recording of Giz Wiz on October. Let me make sure I'm getting this date right. On October the 4th, we should be back in action. So if you want to catch us
Thursdays at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 East Coast time. But now we have enough shows to cover us for the rest of September. And now you can say goodbye.
Now, see you next week. Technically.
And
month.
I'll be here. Technically.
Cool.
Okay, there were a lot of funny titles before, but I didn't write any of them down.
Hands and Tails. Blinded by the Light, 4 in 1.
Oh, The Really Big Shoe.
The Really Big Shoe. Light My Way. If the Shoe Sits.
Oh, that's kind of funny in a way. If the Shoe Sits.
If the Shoe Sits.
That's shoe business.
Melody in the Work. The Cat and Mouse. That's normal. Seen on radio.
That's funny. Shoe organizers. On with the shoe.
On with the shoe. Thanks, Rager Rick. On with the shoe. In 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1694, recorded Thursday, September 13th, 2018. On with the shoe.
Oh, we need a photo.
Oh, photo.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1. Cool.
Perfect. So chat room, Leo's still away. So Rick is doing it this weekend. So I'll be on radio at the normal time, like 4:45 my time, East Coast time. Then he's going to do a new Screensavers, and then it'll be Giz Fizz PM. And that's the schedule for the next 2 weeks at Twit. And we are done here until October.
Woo! See ya in the fall.
Oh, it will be fall.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I gotta run.
Oh, okay, Chad. Okay, take care. Okay.
Talk to y'all later. Thank you, chat room,
Okay.
so much for sticking with us.
Oh,
You
yeah,
guys are
that's
incredible.
great. That's great. And coming in Tuesday, it was just great. Okay, bye.
See you, Dick. Bye.
Okay, take care, Chad. Bye.